Okay, write down step 1 is you have to open the file. And we are only doing text file. Write down step 1, open a file. Does anybody know how to open a text file?
In the code.
Sorry?
In the code.
In the code, yeah. So we're trying to bring that text file in the code. So right now what you do is you say file equal, not the path of the file. First you say open and open and close bracket. Then in double quotes, you write the entire file name. What was the name of the file? We said w9.txt. It's a text file. W9. Okay, so then you put a comma. And open another quotes. Okay, just look here. All of these things are called the mode. Write down the second quotes will have the mode. So first you put the name of the file, and the second thing you put is the mode. There are a lot of modes here, but we learned the 3 basic modes for this class. Right now, the first one will be R. Anybody, what do you understand by R? Read. Make a note. R means read. It means you can only read the file. You cannot make any changes to the file. Okay, the second one will be, any guesses? What? It's okay. W, very good. So the second one is W. What does W stand for? Right. Very good. Write down W stands for right. And one more will do, which will be A. What do you think A stands for? It's okay, guess. No, not alphabets. Okay, write down A stands for append. So can somebody tell me the difference between W and A? In both of them, you can make changes to the file. So hold on, let me see if I'm recording. Yeah. Right, what is the difference between W and A? Can somebody guess? Both of them can make changes to the file. So write down W means write. But what W will do is it will delete everything in the file first and then add new stuff. So very important point, write this down. W will first delete everything in your file and then what will A do? the append will, right, it will only add the stuff that you give at the end. It will not delete everything. Okay, so let's do a basic example with R. Okay, so once you open the file, you have to read the file. So after opening, you say df equals file dot read. So what this will do, it will open the file and put everything inside df. Any guesses what will df stand for? Define, close, but no. Now, df is very important. It will be called the data frame. Write down df if you see anywhere in a program. It stands for the data frame. So let's see if it works. You print df. Fingers crossed. Let's see if it works. So now if I run this, okay, file not found. Can anybody fix this? So what you want to do is, when something like this happens, just open the folder in which you are working. So where are we? We are here, right? So let's open this folder. And then let's open our week 9 file. So now everything is in the same folder. And now hopefully it should run. So now if I run this, look at that. Everything that was in the file is here. Does that make sense? What happened? Okay, just look here. What if I put a number inside the read? Right, very good. So if I put a number here, so read 10. Look here. What does it mean? It means only read 10 characters from your file. So make a note, if you put a number inside read, it will, right. That's right. So write down the number is, it will only read that much from your text file. So if I run this now, it's only reading 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, just like read, you have something called as read line. What will read line do? It will only read the lines that you give. When you practice, you can give multiple read lines. Just read the second line, the third line, and so on. So look at that. It's only reading the first line. If you give it twice, it will read the second line as well. And you can iterate it if you want. Okay, did that make sense? Okay, let's do A now. So let's try to do A here. So what does A do? So whatever you give, it will add it at the end. So in this case, all you have to do is, don't have to give df. You just have to say file dot write, because we want the output to be in the file, not in here. So you say file dot write, and in double quotes, you write down whatever you want to give. We're just doing the basics. So you just put whatever you want to write down inside the double quotes. And then if you want, you can do file dot close. Always close the file. So let's look at the file now. The file looks like this for now, right? If I run that, then you should have another line here. Okay, if I run this, fingers crossed. So it ran okay. Now if I go back to the file, look at this, you have welcome to Python. How do you bring it to the next line? I want to bring this to the next line. Very good. So write down to bring it to the next line. You do /n. Will it replace the welcome to Python, or will it put this in the next line? It will put it on the next line. The welcome to Python will stay there. So the thing that you wrote before will stay there. So if I run this, and then look at the file, look at that on the next line you have welcome to Python. You already ran this, so this one stays. Okay, let's do one quickly, and you can practice. It's getting late. Let's do W. Right, you say W and you do the same thing, right? File write welcome to Python, and file dot close. What do you think will happen if I run this now? So it will delete everything in that file and only add. Okay, let's see. So if I run this, and then go and check my file, look at that. Everything is deleted and new stuff has gone in. Does that make sense? Now, last thing, let's see how do you delete a file. So say you made a file, now you want to delete it, or something went wrong. So write down for deleting, you need to import another package. This is the deleting is not inbuilt in Python. So you'll have to import something called as OS. So make a note, to delete, you'll have to import OS. Question? And all you'll have to do is nothing of this sort. You don't want to open it, you just want to delete it. So all you'll have to do is OS dot remove. So write down to delete, you'll have to use the function remove, which lives inside the OS package. And in double quotes, you just have to give the name of the file. So now if I run this, we can see that the file is there right now. But if I run this, the file will disappear. So now if I run this, it ran okay. So now if I go here, look at this, the file has disappeared. Does that make sense? Pretty amazing if you think about it, right? Now make a note, this is just the basics, but you have to do this on Excel files. So write this down. To do this on Excel files with huge data, you need a package called as pandas. Write this down. So read a little bit on, let me stop recording maybe and then.